What's good, YouTube? So check it out. I'm going to show y'all something that you probably got in your cabinets, on a shelf, whatever, but not realizing how important it is in the long run. How important it is in the long run. With that being said, I'm going to show you something that I will never, ever indulge in. But when the stuff hit the fan, you gotta survive. You have to fuel the body. There's a lot of things that we all do not like, but eventually there could come a time where you're gonna have to survive. So what I have here is Ready Hour emergency food storage, up to 25 years shelf life. Now, I do not and will not indulge in this. Creamy stroganoff. You gonna see that? Creamy stroganoff. All right. Creamy stroganoff has tender egg noodles covered in rich, creamy mushroom sauce. Now, I am not a fan of mushrooms. When it was on pizza, I might have ate a few slices. It was baked in the oven and it was cooked, so good. I guess I didn't taste how gross it was. I do not care for mushrooms. But when it was cooked on a pizza, baked in the oven, it wasn't bad to try to stomach it. But this here is Ready Hour emergency food storage. Like I said, up to 25 years shelf life. This is non-perishable food, so this is not a meat. You put this on your shelf, you good to go for 25 years. I'm not going to go 25 years and put it on the shelf, but you can. If you want to stockpile your food, then so be it. I don't see no reason to stockpile food because there's always a way to get a meal. But if you want to be on the safe side, by all means, go ahead and put some food aside. Once again, when survival instincts kick in, you're going to do what you got to do. So this here is, it says, open pouch and remove the oxygen absorber. And that is a little packet that you always see inside of your products when you buy them. Bring about a 4.5 cups of boiling water. You're going to have to boil water. And this also can be used when you don't have no food in your house. You're struggling. Not necessarily a stuff hit the fan scenario, but it could be you got it bad. It's bad times. I mean, we all go through it. Some of us do. You ain't got enough groceries in the house to feed yourself. And you running low, or you want to save all your good stuff and you just want to nibble off of something that can get the job done and keep you going without going through your deep freezer and tearing up your meats and stuff like that. And you want to save your meats for the summer. You want to go ahead and make a meal out of something like this, by all means, go ahead. But I mean, in the event of global tragedy, this can come in handy. A lot of people get the military rations, vacuum. Some people vacuum pack their foods. Some people, what they call it, you could dry out your meats and make jerky. People got that. TNT Life got one of them. But this here is made with pride in the USA. And it also says reduce heat to the minimum and continue cooking for 20 minutes. Stirring frequently. Remove from heat and let stand for 2 to 3 minutes until desired thickness is reached. Now, I tell y'all, calories, 330 calories. I'm not going to read the ingredient nutrition facts on the back. But in the event of an emergency, you have a meal right here. And as big as this meal pack is, I'm not going to lie to y'all. I would split this down. This might sound crazy, but if you really had it, you didn't have it bad. Let's just say it hit the fan. You and a a camp with a bunch of people and y'all got a bunch of these. This right here, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would make this last me 1 week. Well, how's that possible? With your size, your way you know. Listen to me. I know what it's hitting for. I know the struggle. I know what's going on around me. So I'm going to try my best to make this last. I see a lot of people running around, stuff going crazy, people going crazy. They can't eat, they starving. People trading things for food. So I'm going to portion this bag. I'm not going to cook it and portion it because then it's going to go bad. So I would separate I would break this down. Let me see. I would break this down into 3 meals. Hey, this is a meal. But I would break this down into 3 meals. So this would be 1 day. Skip a day. Go that day. Okay? Skip a day. Go that day. This is 3 days. So I skipped 2 days without eating. And then I ate something again. But the human body can actually go longer without eating, y'all. Your energy levels will be low, but you can actually train your body to go without eating. But this right here is good shelf life food. No matter how gross and nasty something is or what the ingredients is, and you might not be able to stomach it, but when the stuff hit the fan, this will save your life. Creamy stroganoff. That creamy word threw me off a little bit, but I will say the creamy could just be the gravy that's in it. I do like Hamburger Helper, so I mean, we can make this work, people. We can make this work. Yes, we can. We together, me, you, the world. Get you some of these ready in an hour, 25 shelf life products. You can shop online and get whatever brand you want, but stock up on your non-perishables and put them in your cabinets, where all you got to do is boil water and add the ingredient to the water, and you be on your way to be almost like some hot oatmeal. And that's another one that y'all need to go ahead and get. I haven't eaten oatmeal since I was a youngster. I grew up eating oatmeal. It is not one of my favorites anymore. I do like grits, similar to oatmeal. It's a grain, and it does. All it needs is water, and you add butter or jelly or whatever, sugar or whatever people add to their stuff. You add to it, but it's ready to go with just water once you boil it. So get your non-perishable products, y'all. Stock up on them, and you ain't got to worry about if the store ran out of meats. A lot of us love our meats. Farm-raised meats are the way to go. You don't have to go to your big supermarkets to get your meats. If you do so, then so be it. But your farm-raised products are actually amazing because you know what you're getting, and if you know your farm and you know your farmer and that facility and company, then you know what they're feeding you are what you eat. You know what your animals are. You know what the animals are being fed. So find you some people, get in cahoots with some people that got some farms. I know some people that got some farms. And depending on what they feed their animals, they growing and you eating good. If you're a meat eater. So, this right here, I'm going to show you all that up close. You can't go wrong with that. You never know what the emergency is. Let me just, so we're not scaring anybody. An emergency could be the grocery store shut down for a week. It's shut down for 30 days, and that's the only one in town. You can't get nowhere. The roads are bad. It's snow piled everywhere. It's flooding in the area. You can't get down because you up top, and down there, it's a nightmare. They had to shut the store down. Now you got to survive. Come on. The power is out. You got a stove, light the gas. Turn the stove on and you got gas. Boil your water. You ain't got gas. The gas is out. How am I going to heat this up? I got electricity but no gas. Oh, you got electric stove. Fire it up. Oh, my electric stove don't work. Put a pot of water in the microwave. Boil your water. Boom. Put your food in there. You good to go. Now you eating for however long you want to eat, y'all. But shelf life food is good. This is 25 years. And they put a stamp on this. They put a stamp on a lot of things, whether it's true or not. Only time will tell. If the stuff hit the fan, you will find out if 25 years is worth it. I mean, not worth it, but you will find out if 25 years stands up to the test. And would you eat it? We could all say no, but when all else fails, and that's what, hey, look, dig in. Do what you got to do. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Stay safe. And everybody, stock up on these. Just for any type of an emergency. You never know. Your car might break down and you way up in Timbuktu and you a camper and you can't get back because a tree blocked the road and they can't get a crew up there to get that out of there, and you brought a little a Camaro up there to the mountains and the storm hit the lightning hit the tree. Now you stuck in the mountains and now you got to be able to survive because you done ate all your steaks. Now how you gonna eat? Take you a couple of these. And they might say, oh, we'll get up there. We can't get to that man for 2 weeks. We can't get heavy equipment up there for 2 weeks. We got to wait for the land to dry out because if we get up there, the mud is sliding. It'll cause a cave in. The road might slide off and they'll get a mudslide. We can't get no cranes up there to get that tree out of there for 2 weeks. Now you done ate all your good foods. Now how you going to survive for 2 weeks? You ain't bring a bow and arrow to hunt no deer. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But just in case, you got a cast iron skillet. Boil your water that you got from the creek. You heard what I said. From the creek, one of them to get it from the falls. Yeah, look, y'all, get that running water from the creek. Boil that water. Get you another container. Once that water boil, get you a shirt. Put it over that container. Pour that boiling water in there. Your shirt is a filter to capture all that funk. Take your food, put it in there, stir, stir, stir. Time to survive. Love y'all. Stay blessed.